Podcast Podcast.
Hey yo, it's your boy Mula Ranks, the one and only, your favorite comedian, the tallest nigga in the universe. Ntwana touring the toys, and now we are having an awesome conversation of the first episode of the newest edition of our content, right? So the name of this particular edition is called Combos Communicating. Is whereby we'll be having conversations and really tackling socio-economic issues. This lady, by the way, took me back to school because, like, when I analyzed the thing, I said socials and economic issues, and then she reminded me that the right term is socio-economic issues. So, like, yeah. So, my lady, I won't introduce her. I would let herself introduce. Yeah. So, like, you may take the stage.
Thank you so much, my guy. Well, this is a girl, the beautiful Vito Gomlauzi, as I successfully greet all of you in the name of good day, everyone, good morning, wherever you're watching or streaming it, or even good evening to you. Well, this is your girl, Vito Gomlauzi, the one and only B in the Mlauzi clan, buddy. So you better know that we're coming in here with something great. Now take it back to my guy.
So yeah, today's topic, dog. I don't know what you. First of all, let's just cause we have a culture here on Cass, right? We will be asking ourselves how was so far Pelo Deep, ne? When was the last time we shot? When was the last time we shot?
The last time we shot.
It's the Bajari, ne?
Yeah.
I think so. So how has it been ever since then? From your side?
Power up. It's been power up ever since.
What is power up?
You know what this power up do? I always have issues.
So and you, my lady, ever since we first met and engaged, how has it been? And what do you think about this? You being involved with Cass and everything that has to do with it?
Well, obviously, since I've never really been exposed to such, yeah.
What do you mean you've never been exposed to such, man? You're a model. What do you mean?
Well,
to such an organization or just
exactly.
cameras and stuff?
Cameras and stuff. Well, as a model, you only do photo shoots. You don't have to actually say something unless you're answering questions, and there are no cameras there. It actually depends on the pageant you enter. That actually happens mostly in international pageants.
Okay.
So yeah, I haven't quite got the opportunity. So yeah.
Okay. So yeah, since now I don't have anyone to ask me, so let's get along with the.
I know. I'm asking you.
I was about to say that.
Oh. So what's your question?
The same question you asked the both of us.
How
has it been since Mr. Ndondon?
Man, it has been incredible, bro. You know, cause a lot of things have happened. Not the things that you were thinking. I mean, Daniel has got 16K views. I mean, who could be more proud than that, bro? Than me, you know? So a lot has happened, and along the way we finally met someone. Not we. She met us, right? So
yeah.
It is our honor as Cass to welcome her. So I would say it's been okay. So the topic for today, I would cause we've been having conversations, and I think the proper conversation that we can start with on the very first episode of the Combos Communicating, I think, is gender equalities. Gender
Inequality.
Inequalities. Okay, gender inequalities, right?
Not gender equality.
Inequalities. So first of all, Pelo Deep, what do you think when that term comes? What do you think? What's the first thing that comes to mind?
LGBTQIA+.
Or like what does it have to do with gender inequalities?
No, like neither like some cultures like they haven't really like adapted the. I don't know, like I don't know what you call it, like there being different peoples, other people with different sexualities. I get
Okay.
like in Fandoring, there's a lady inside like a gent's body, and then there's a gent inside a lady's body. I get, and then like in some cultures or countries, it's not allowed. If they find you or like or lesbian or gay or something, they'll kill you or like they hang you, something like that. Like you'll find or if they find you like or like gay or something or like on partnership into like LGBTQI, about punish or like about hang or something, about banish from their country or stuff like that. Am I right?
Totally.
Thank you. So
So, like,
that's what comes to mind.
How about you, man?
Well, what comes to my mind is the concept of humans actually labeling themselves as, like in a point whereby a man has to do a certain thing. That's the first thing that comes to my head. And a lady, a female, is supposed to do a certain thing that a man is not supposed to do. Like a man being a nurse is a problem. Like a female working in the mine is a problem. It used to be like that. Well, good thing now that has actually changed in some parts of the world we live in today. So that's the first thing that comes to my mind, that we are actually giving each other roles. So that is why we can never be equal with each other, because someone has a part to play in a part where they only a certain gender like is allowed to actually play that part, not the other. Yeah.
So like this is a question to everyone. So let's take or like there's like two candidates for let's say accountant vacancy, right? So they both have similar qualifications, but the other one is a male and the other one is a female, right? And it happens where the company hires both of them. Would it be wrong if the company pays the male a higher salary than the female?
Yes.
How is it wrong?
Cause they both have same qualities, same qualifications, like same experience maybe. I get so like wasn't in like the man has to earn more because of like your mom now support and and like a lady like she's supposed to be home at home cleaning and doing what, and then like she's supposed to earn less. It's not fair.
Okay, and you?
I definitely think that it's totally wrong, being that actually everything is similar. There's nothing different. The only different thing is actually the gender. So now it's coming to like gender stereotyping. So it's definitely wrong on many angles.
Yeah, so like I've had the privilege of having this conversation with GC, right? And I think most people, even you, both of you guys, are looking at this as humans. Remember, guys, this is a business, no emotions involved. You know, if you put too many females in a boardroom, chances are you will never reach or succeed with achieving your obligations as a company, because females are more like emotional to an extent whereby like they make decisions based on emotions, right? They make decisions based on these emotions. So like in business you don't make decisions because of emotions, because like let's say a business will be like we're trying to like create we're trying to open a business whereby like there's chemicals involved, né? So obviously, you know, in a factory where chemicals are involved, there will be different smokes out in the what, né?
Yeah.
So in the bedroom, as we're deciding, females will be like, no, it's wrong. Let's not do it because it will harm people, you know?
Yeah.
That type of stuff. Let's not do it because like people are involved and stuff. So like as a business, that is not good for business, because decisions are made based on. These kids are making noise.
Guys,
Pause. Don't give us all support. Like,
Or
a little
like
bit.
that, we are like that. Okay.
Got it. I don't want to shower for real.
+3.
Ah, yeah, sure.
If you guys come back here, then
Minutes.
you talk what the boy.
On this one.
Why you talk so big?
Like, I got
Ah,
like,
yeah,
And
I'll
then
say.
let's go one. If you look linya boy kan kela li drying lang.
I'm gonna get tired, most.
So like,
Because of like this guy
so the thing is, females make decisions based on emotions, right? And a business does not run based on emotions. If it ran based on emotions, imagine a CEO having a divorce, né?
Yes.
Having a divorce and like something, maybe his child is being held hostage by some people and they demanding like 5 million and he only has let's say 2 million in his bank account. And if it was a female in charge, they would be like, no, let's take from the company's money because we're thinking about the child. And that's not good for the business. We're running a business right now. It's not good for the business. But a man knows, or like, you can't do that because if you do that because you're thinking about the child, it will cripple the business. So to me, it's like, it's not fair. As a businessman, if like I'm a businessman, I want to hire people and then I want to run a very successful business whereby I make money. Because as a businessman, the only obligation is to make money. Don't be fooled by, hey, I'm trying to help the community. The only obligation is to make money and even more money. So if I'm hiring these two, né, let's say they have both equal qualifications. To me, it's like a female, bro, besides the decision making and stuff, they have a period whereby in a month, 4 or 5 days, they have this period, né, whereby things happen, natural things happen to them, né?
Yeah.
And you know how like they go through different emotions during that period of time, right?
That's news to me.
They go through different emotions through that period of time. So imagine a person coming to work with emotions and they'll be making decisions based on emotions, right? Because like it's really not fair to pay them the same salary, because now I pay them because I know her, like when it's time in the contract I will be like, when it's your time to go to your period cycle and whatever, take a leave. I don't want you here at work because you will be making drastic decisions that will affect my business and it will affect my income, right? So take a leave, take that week, stay home. I don't want you here. You will come back when you're okay, right? So like, do you see, or like it's really unfair for guys and men to end the thing?
Yes, I
I
can
have
agree.
said-
I can agree with you there.
I can disagree as
Okay.
well, but I do agree. It makes sense. Remember, this is a natural thing for women, and not all women are controlled by their emotional instability when something like that occurs. Remember, I'm a female too, talking from experience. So it definitely doesn't define or actually put justice to what you're saying, or let me say to the question that you put out, which was, if both had equal qualifications, why, how would it be like if the man got a higher pay? Is it because the man doesn't get periods? That's the question you
It's
should be
because-
asking yourself.
okay.
I mean, men go through divorce as well. Men have anger issues, some of them mood swings. We come to work with those things. We carry them with us, honestly speaking. All of us, no matter how much we hide them. We can tell from our teachers at school, from hospitals, when we are patients, you know, it happens everywhere. So why does it have to be like that, and why does that have to be justified?
To me, I'm thinking like a businessman, right? Because like if we put emotions there, this is not in parliament whereby like it's human rights or whatever. This is a business. I'm thinking who will give me optimum maximum results at the end of the month. Chances are it's a man.
Chances are it's a
Not
woman
because
too.
not because of like the female doesn't think to that level. It's because a female, when it comes to that time, you know, bro.
No, you don't.
You know, bro.
You don't. Trust me, you
Okay,
don't.
the question is this:
I'm
why
disagreeing.
do we have too much men in business and less women in business?
Oh,
It's because of what Muli is saying. Or men
That-
don't
You know
do
what?
not
You
any.
know.
because of
Let me
that.
tell. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why, bro. Businesses. I don't want. We're started by men, eh?
Yes.
And men. Let's say men have this thing of arrogance. They hire men. Why can't females start their own companies and hire females?
Yes.
That's the question. Can a woman start a company and hire all females?
No.
But
Aren't we
they want
striving for
men to
quality,
hire
though?
females.
Female.
So it's
No.
like,
Aren't we striving for quality?
yeah,
I mean, the reason why they're like feminist people, feminist march and everything like that isn't like quality, like, I mean, equality, what we actually striving for. Then how are we striving for it if we are repeating the same energy men devote to businesses? I mean, we have a goal, you know, and in order to achieve that certain goal, as a business-minded person, especially as a female, like you guys say, you have to do it different. I mean, that's the unique part about it, isn't it?
Please.
Then how is it any different
No.
to a man if that's the case?
my thing is, cause like you asked, or like, what was your question?
Why do we have a lot of men in businesses and less women?
Yeah,
in business?
exactly. My answer was like, it's because men start businesses and they trust men with their businesses. It's about trust.
So that thing also is.
Yeah, it's about trust. It's my business. It's about who do I trust with my business, right? It's not based on emotions, but it's not fair. That's not how a business is run. This is not about fairness. It's about getting money. Business, decisions that are made are ruthless, bro. Cause like, if you look at firms, there's like air pollutions going on. Do you think they care about the people that will inhale the smoke? They do not care. All it cares about, I want to make money. That's the thing. So to me, I think men hire a lot of men because they trust men over women. And it goes to like, if that's the case, it's fine. Women can start their own thing and hire. And I don't think men will ever be in interviews or all over the internet saying, females are unfair. Why don't they hire us? I don't think that will ever happen.
That's never gonna happen, Evil.
I don't think
that's
that,
not.
because you
that's
know why?
Never gonna happen.
Females can't coexist in one space. That's one thing. Females can't coexist in one place. And with men, it's because, bro, you know, whether I know you or I don't know you, as long as we are together, I know, or like, I can trust you. Let's take for example, because like there's been another thing, or like, why don't Banyana should earn the same amount as Bafana. What do you think about that? Because like the decision was made purely based on Banyana are winning more games than Bafana, right? So what do you think about that? Or like Banyana must earn the same amount as Bafana does?
Like when we say that, we look at how they perform. How they perform is the thing that we have to look at it. It is like what you are saying now about, let me just go again.
Come closer to the mic.
Okay, let me just go again back to what you were saying about why should girls and also boys earn the same pay.
Yeah.
Let's say it depends on the strength that one brings. Remember, like girls, they're also like women. They like, what can I say? Women now, they have to prove themselves.
Okay.
To the point that they are strong like men. But what they are doing, they are not proving themselves. They are just trying to debate with us in order for us to trust them. So that's the difference between women and men. Women, they always want to debate, and men, they always want to do what? They always want to show and put more energy. So that's why it's something like women, they have to put more strength on proving them,
Okay.
not debating them. There's this thing called, you can't debate with a woman.
Okay.
Know why? Because women,
They're
always
very good at it.
Thank you. So when they yes, we say it's not fair for them, but what we are trying to tell them is like, stop debating, because this is not about debating, it's about proving. So the reason why they can't earn more in football and like men is because men they always bring energy. You enjoy the game of men, but you can't enjoy the game of women because they don't put the energy that men puts. So if they start to put more energy, then I think we can talk another thing.
Okay.
Can I add on that?
Yes.
Okay.
It's
yeah.
about energies.
It's about it's about energies and proving.
Energy is reciprocal. We all know that, right? Right now, what I'm taking off of this is actually what is going on in my head. Let me share that. So right now I'm thinking with what he said, it is true. Men debate, women debate a lot. That's not a lie. You can never win a debate with a lady.
Thank you.
What? Hey, that one is so true. I know. But remember, right now the females are the ones who are banyana, right? They are the ones who are actually doing more. And if we're talking about energy, we mean the results as well with the energy they give, right? So the results are much better than whatever fun. So where's the reward in that? And that's where the debate comes. Because even if that's happening, nothing is changing. Then what happens? Do we stay quiet, keep proving our point? Is that what we should be doing? Proving and proving and proving without getting results, and we just prove and prove. Then we start debating, it's still not coming out. Then what should we do? That's the question.
Like
Debate.
sometimes
It's only option. Debating is only option.
Yeah.
yes.
Because when we try to prove the point, it just doesn't work as well. It doesn't work out. I don't know if it's the superiority or if it's the mentality men have right now when we speak business-minded wise. Remember, they trust each other. So if they trust each other that much, how is it gonna work for us when they don't trust us? Even when we keep proving our point, where is the get-go in that?
It's
So
because where there are
I'm not-
women, there are always conflicts.
I do not take anything from you guys, right? But my point is, here's the thing. Yeah? Have you ever, and you must always put in mind, or like, where there's money, there's business. So this debate of like females earning the same amount as males, like banyana earning the same amount as bafana, it means where's the business, right? And the business is more into this bafana. Why is the business? Have you ever went to a girls' soccer match?
I'm
Just
not
watch
really
on
big on soccer.
On TV, there's like Hollywood's bet league, yabona, ne? So in the capacity, maybe there will be like 5,000 people attending the match, ne? And majority of those people are men.
Thank you.
First thing, majority of those people are men. It's like 70 or 80% of the people attending the match are men. If you go to a men's soccer match, the capacity is even way it's like 60,000 or what ne? Upwards. The main people attending the game are men.
Amen.
So you should ask yourself. Let's say, because Mamelodi Sundowns has a ladies team, ne? And Mamelodi Sundowns ladies team is playing, and the capacity is 5,000, and the number of ladies attending the match is like what, 800, ne? 4,200 is men. You have, I do not debate on who attended, ne? You have Mamelodi Sundowns boys playing. Attendance is like 45,000. Who makes more money?
It's boys.
Why? It's because more tickets were sold to this. So that's why a boys club, they earn a lot, because their games are being attended more than the banyana games. One would argue, why don't they attend the matches? Well, let's take it like this. we can be more arrogant or biased. But like, we as men, we like a men's match. Ne? Girls will say, why don't they attend? Do girls attend girls' matches? Majority population in the world is ladies, but they do not attend these games. But they'll be all over social media. No, they should add more. But we do not attend the games. Men attend those games, and you still want them to end. It's like
They're always debating about girls.
Ladies. I told you, like ladies, they make decisions based on is it fair, and that's an emotion, and that's not how a world is run. A world is run based on business, and business is cap.
Yes.
We don't care if your mom has passed away. That's the thing. As a shareholder or the owner of a company, I don't care if the mother of the CEO has passed away. I want him there in the office making decisions.
Like
if it was a female, bro, you know, I'm grieving my mom. Can't you at least have sympathy for me? I'm grieving my mom. But hey, my business is dying when I'm grieving your mom. This is not about emotions. I'm making money. Let's be honest. The world is run by business. Everything and anything that you see, the phone that you are on, was created by a businessman. The data that you bought is business. But you all, come on, guys.
Like that's why I'm saying always women. There's always debate in them. Why don't we have a netball team for men?
It's because that's a very,
They always want to debate with us as men.
you know what? Men do not want to be females.
Yes.
But females want to be men.
Why they always want to debate with us? That's the problem.
But at some point, my lady here made a valid point. I don't know if she remembers through our conversations. She said something like, I don't know. She said some females are insecure, and she gave some reason. If you remember, can you please clarify on that? Or like I said, females are insecure. They're always in competition and stuff. I don't know if you remember the conversation.
Okay, the only thing that I remember, I think, was when I was saying that they only get to prove a point at a time and still not get noticed. And you'd ask yourself, where does that come from? Was it the lack of strength, or was it the lack of creating job opportunities? Was it the lack of independence? Where does that come from? I just now I'm actually gaining a new topic on that. That females, right? Men are superior in the world. We all know that. They are superior.
Men run the world.
Yeah, it's not even a joke. It's reality. So where does that come from? That's the question I'm asking myself. Where does it come from? I mean, wasn't there even any female who wanted like that kind of superiority? And
They
now
were,
in
like-
why? What
I'm sure they were, but then like like our culture. Like
culture?
No, it's
Before,
not
like-
it's not even about cultures.
but the mentality like from Rasalabana, like it was like basadi banna hai ba be ya banna ba tsaba yuzula. I get like so
But
like
you can ask yourself, where did it start? A boy's mind is much more active than a girl's mind.
yes. Nah.
Nah.
Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why.
Yes.
Everything that you see that exists in this world was created by men.
No.
Let me tell you something there. I don't agree with you. The problem is like women, they always want to debate with us because they want our strength. Women, they have the ability and the mind that we men don't have. The problem is like they don't have the strength that we have. We men were created to have the strength and each and everything that women needs to build in men. Understand? That's why this thing says in the household, woman is everything, and then man is just a person that have the strength. So women, they have the ability and the mind and the thinking of them. It is 100%, and we as men, our strongness is 100%. So they always want to debate with us when it comes to strength, and they don't focus more on what they have. They focus less on what they have and more on what they don't have. That's the problem. their mind is always running. So when their mind is running, it's running over and over, and it reaches the point that it doesn't have to reach. That's why we say women, they always have this thing of having too much knowledge, and then we men, we don't have too much knowledge, we have too much strongness and strength. So there I don't disagree. I don't agree.
So,
It's same as the saying that goes like, it takes a man to buy a house, but then it takes a woman to make a house a home.
Yes.
what are you saying?
I was gonna say the same thing. Is that crazy?
But like you
Guys.
guys do not understand
Oh.
me. Can each of you name 3 things that were invented by a girl or a female? Name 3 things that were invented, not created. Invented
Invented by women.
Name 3 things. It can be anything.